In 1587, something extraordinary began. A group of English settlers arrived. They hoped to build a new home, but history had other plans. Their destination was Roanoke Island. It was beautiful, wild, and isolated. The settlers believed they could survive. They were wrong about one thing. They were not alone. Indigenous communities already lived nearby. The newcomers needed food and cooperation. Their survival depended on it. Among the settlers was John White. He documented their strange new world. He also had another role. He was the colony's governor. The settlement slowly began to grow. Homes were built. Families began creating a new life. Then, something unexpected happened. Virginia Dare was born. She was the first English child born there. For the colony, it was a symbol of hope, but that hope would not last. Food was becoming harder to find. Supplies were running dangerously low. The settlers needed help, and they needed it quickly. John White made a difficult decision. He would sail back to England. He promised to return with supplies. The colonists trusted him. White left the island. His daughter and granddaughter stayed behind. He expected to return soon, but history had other plans. Then England went to war with Spain. Ships were needed for the conflict. White's return was delayed, and the colony waited. Months became years. The colonists remained alone. Their supplies became uncertain. Their future became darker. White desperately tried to return, but every attempt faced delays. The war had changed everything. Roanoke was forgotten for years. Finally, in 1590, John White sailed back. He expected to see his family. Instead, he found silence. The settlement looked abandoned. There were no people, no families, no obvious signs of violence. White searched everywhere. He looked for his daughter. He searched for his granddaughter, but they were gone. Then he noticed something strange. A message had been carved into wood. The word was simple: CROATOAN. White remembered that name. CROATOAN was a nearby island. It was also home to indigenous people. Could the colonists have gone there? There was another strange detail. A cross had supposedly been promised. It would mark danger, but White found no such sign. That suggested something important. The settlers may have left willingly. They may have moved elsewhere, but nobody knew where. White wanted to search CROATOAN, but the weather turned against him. A powerful storm approached. He was forced to leave. And that was the last time White saw Roanoke. He never found his family. He never learned their fate. The mystery had begun. Over the centuries, theories multiplied. Some believed the settlers were attacked. Others believed they joined nearby communities. Some suspected something darker. There was one major problem. There were almost no bodies. No battlefield was discovered. No mass grave appeared. So where did everyone go? Did they travel south? Did they move inland? Or did they disappear another way? Some researchers believe they joined other settlements. They may have adopted new customs. They may have built new lives, and eventually forgotten Roanoke. But proving that theory is difficult. Centuries have erased countless clues. Wood decays. Memories disappear. Archaeologists continue searching. They examine soil, artifacts, and maps. Every discovery could change the story, but certainty remains out of reach. Modern technology has opened new possibilities. Researchers can search places once inaccessible. Hidden evidence may still exist, buried beneath the landscape. Yet the central question remains: what happened to the colonists? Why did they leave? And where did they go? White was forced to leave again. He never found his family. He never learned their fate, and Roanoke became a mystery. But that word meant something. CROATOAN was not random. It named a people and a place, and that changed everything. Some historians believe they traveled south. They may have searched for safety. They may have met local communities, and possibly survived. They may have learned to adapt. They knew the forests. They knew the waterways. They may have built new lives. But archaeology offers no simple answer. Every artifact creates new questions. An object cannot reveal its entire story. Context is everything. Another danger threatened the colony. Atlantic storms could destroy everything. Food and shelter were fragile. Leaving may have become necessary. Their food may have been running out.
We cannot stay here any longer. The forest is our longer. The forest is our only hope.
If they left, they needed a route. The forests were enormous. The rivers offered natural pathways. But where did they lead? Several routes were possible. One pointed toward CROATOAN. Another led deep inland. History cannot tell us which they chose. 4 centuries later, the search continues. Researchers compare every clue. Technology reveals new possibilities. But the final clue is missing. No bodies were found. No clear record explained their disappearance. No final message was discovered. Only one word remained. Maybe CROATOAN was their destination. Maybe it was a message. Maybe it was their final clue. We may never know. 4 centuries later, Roanoke remains unsolved. The colonists disappeared, but their story survived, and the mystery remains.